Welcome back. We still have with us our guest in the Lagos studio, and I would like to continue from where we stopped just before we went on break. Looking at, the situation in Kaduna State, I'm sure that you must have been a little disturbed about what you see when you look at, the communal clashes. You said that there was a program in place before now, and that the program was stopped because of a lack of funds. What precisely comes to your mind when you hear about this new carnage only and simply because of, in some instances, lack of grazing for cattle?
Thank you, Marpe. Like I said before, if there's communal classes, it's because as a business, as a farmer, I want my cattle to feed. Even me, to the owner of the farm or the owner of the crop, I don't want any cattle to come and graze my investment. So those classes still has to do with feeding of animal and survival of the, and that is why people, you go to a lot of extent to protect your business. Me as a crop farmer, I want to protect my business. I don't want any cattle to come and eat my investment. And me as a cattle farmer too, I don't want my animal to die. So there must be a midpoint, and that is the solution I've been trying to talk about. So what will be...
How sustainable do you think that the policies that government is currently thinking of?
The policy the government is thinking of will be the best. Farmers that are into serious cattle farming should approach government, and they should settle them down in ranches. And if they are Fulani herdsmen, they should be given certain area where their cattle farming will be practiced, but at least with some incentive that I've mentioned about, by taking feed to them at a subsidized rate, medication subsidized rate. The Federal Ministry of Agri should also recruit more extension workers that could also assist them in making sure that their animal are in a good condition. You don't need to move cattle from Sokoto to Lagos before they will do very well.
I asked about the sustainability because you said that this program was in place before now, but that because of a lack of funds, the program was stopped. How do you think that government can start a program that will eventually run itself, or that, will be self-sustaining, will go on regardless of whatever government is in power, and whether or not government provides funding or not?
Yes, I believe when we started the program about 2-3 years ago, the Growth Enhancement Scheme, the program is very good. It's on a pilot scheme anyway. It's not that maybe it was done 100%, just to test the water, whether it will work. And it really works, because I will come out to come and register the number of cattle I have if I know that I will be getting feed at a subsidized rate. And the whole essence of it is that as time goes on, they want the Fulani herdsmen to know that this thing works. Your animal can be on a spot, feeding on a concentrate, on hay, on silage that is being provided, and your animal will still survive. So we give them feed, concentrate, we give them silage, we give them salt lick. Salt lick is like a mineral. And what are they looking for during dry season? These are minerals that could be compressed on a block made with molasses. And when they are taking it, they will still be doing fine. They will still be growing in a normal meat they want them to get to. But like I said, it's capital intensive, but over time, once the farmer buys in, and I told you this is a personal business, you will be able to continue like that, because the whole essence of it is that government is telling you that, look, you can keep your cattle on the spot if all these feed are provided, and the Fulani herdsmen, they also, in fact, that time, they see the result of the feed that has been given, and they believe that, oh, so I don't need to move my cattle from point A to point B, before they will survive or before they will attain certain weight. I will still implore government to take a look into that program to restart it again, and over time, farmer will not depend on government forever and ever, because the whole essence is that this practice is good for you, and I could continue like that since it's my personal business.
There are some farmers who have kicked against it. I don't know if you've heard those farmers. Some farmers say, well, it's all a business. When you start, if you decide to go into farming, it's a business, and farmers should fund majority of the funds. What do you think about, that sort of proposition?
Yes, I agree with you. But in the system we will find ourselves, government need to encourage the Fulani herdsmen first. I'm a farmer, I agree, but at least I'm an educated farmer. So some of them, they don't go to school, and that is why the idea of recruiting more agri-extension workers to educate them, to retrain them, so that they will know. So this one is like incentive to encourage them. We want to solve a particular problem, so there must be an incentive for them to buy into the idea. So I will still support that initially for government to encourage them and to settle them. They should still give them a subsidized feed. And apart from that too, it will increase the meat population. So because we still need enough meat in Nigeria. So it will go around. So it will not be to only Fulani herdsmen alone. It will be for a certain period of time if these subsidized feed are given to them. And I believe government want to solve the problem of clashing or communal clash. So if loss of life is stopped, that one alone, government has achieved a lot. That's why I say I'm not saying that the government should subsidize forever and ever, but initially let us settle them in the next 2 years.
Is that enough to ensure food security?
Yes, it's enough, because more meat will be produced now. Many more farmers will be encouraged to go into livestock farming, and even this rice farming we are encouraging too. The byproduct, rice husk, it could be fed to livestock too. Cattle loves it a lot when you mix it with molasses. And molasses, we can get it as a byproduct from sugar manufacturing. So it will go around, it will increase the food security, because somebody that is milling rice can now sell the byproduct to me, is making money there. People that are also selling to the farmer, they are also making money too. But the most important thing there is that you will not see farmer Fulani killing somebody, because what does he want? He wants his cattle to be fed.
This issue of food security, the drought, shortage of water across the country, I mean, too much of rain, so flooding sets in. Now the farmers are scared from their farms. Then someone comes here and tells us about agricultural policy of government. In 2017, do you hope to get a policy direction clearly stated from government as regards agriculture in order to ensure food security? What kind of policy would you be expecting to see?
Yeah, no, it's not that what kind of policy. It's already been launched. We call it maybe Green Revolution. It was launched in Abuja and at a fun fair. Okay. I've gone through the book, but implementation is what is necessary.
What is it about the document that struck you?
Issue of settling Fulani herdsmen was there, and it was martial out. And just as I say, governments, even today governments still like that idea of growing enhancement scheme. They should focus attention on that. And of course, the issue of maybe flooding, there's no way you can stop climate change, because flooding at times is as a result of climate change. So you can only prevent. There's nothing you can do to stop it. But though from human activities, government will assist. But from the agri policy for 2017 to 2020 that I've seen, it's a very fantastic program. But we need to put down agri experts to assist the government for the implementation.
Do we have, I mean, we have people studying agricultural extension in the different schools. Do we have them employed? And a lot of them are unemployed. So are you talking about government going back to employ some of these people and begin to train them? Or our ministries of agriculture, do we deploy all of them out from the offices, let them go into the field?
And that is why they are there now. If I'm a director of agriculture, I'm a PS of this thing, what am I doing inside the office? I'm like a DPO. I'm to go out to monitor my men. They are to go out. If we have shortage of agric extension officer in Nigeria.
Do we still have?
I'm an agric practitioner.
Do we have agric extension officers in Nigeria?
We have some, but government need to now recruit. We have a lot of agric graduates in the, but what are they doing? Some of them will, because they don't have work to do. Let there be application from Federal Ministry of Agric today that they want a agric extension. You see the application that will come up. All we need to do is, after employing them, we train them, we retrain them. Then they will go out. And I believe that it will work. Let government start it. We don't have enough agric extension worker. That is part of the problem.
Okay.
Looking at food security now, one of the problems a lot of people believe farmers face is wastage, being able to save produce after they have been produced. How would you say that government at all levels, the state government, the federal government, are stepping into this gap and trying to bridge it? Okay.
Thank you, Mark. We produce a lot of food in Nigeria, of course, but at least, let me say, more than 60% are wasted. So governments